In this video, we are going to learn how to use an HMI to manually operate outputs. When we're done with this video, we will learn how to navigate the HMI screens to the forces output menu and how to enable and disable forces to manually manipulate the actuators on our machine. From the main menu, we're going to explore the forces output feature. So to start with, we're going to press the forces output button, and it's going to bring up our forces output menu. So our menu, to start with, we want to look at how the forces are, whether they're disabled or enabled. If the forces are disabled, our forces output screen won't work. So if we hit any of these, they basically go from off right back to on. Now, depending on how the programming is set up in the PLC, they won't necessarily turn on or off, but the way that this particular programming ladder logic is, they basically are set to the off position, so it automatically turns to the off. If we press the forces disabled, it changes to enabled, and it allows for these to work as they're supposed to. And we can use them to test for operation on our outputs. So the first one that we're going to test is the push extend cylinder. When we press that, you see how the light stays in the on position now, and the push extend cylinder has extended. We can press that again, and that cylinder retracts. The next thing that we're going to look at is the VFD forward, which is the variable frequency drive forward, and what that operates is the polishing wheel. For this one, we can press this and we can turn it on, and the VFD will show a frequency. We can change that frequency using the VFD, and it will increase or decrease the speed. So we can use this forces output when we're doing the initial setup on our VFD and our motor to get the correct RPM set up on our polishing wheel. So we can press this again, and it turns the system back off. Next thing we're going to look at is the extend transfer button. So this is our extend transfer button. What that does is it takes the pick and place arm and it extends it to the pick position with it in the extend position. We hit it again, and it retracts the arm back to the home position. The next thing that we'll do is we'll do the vacuum. This is the vacuum that is used to physically pick up the parts. When it's in the on position, it's in vacuum. When we turn it to the off position, it basically goes back to off. Next thing is the rotation for the pick and place arm. So if we hit the ROT or rotate CCW, which is counterclockwise, the arm swings into the place position. When we turn it off, however, the arm stays in the counterclockwise position. We have to physically change it back, and we use the ROT clockwise button. The ROT clockwise button, when we turn that on, it basically brings it back to the home position. We can turn it back off, and it stays in the home position. The last thing, after looking at all of these, we want to make sure that we disable the forces, and then we can put the machine back into its normal operating condition.